Hey guys, how's it going? It's with Paul again, and today, as already promised in my review of the Kaosilator 2, today I'm going to be showing you all the features of the Kaosilator 2. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Alright, so let's get started. So first of all, here you have the two buttons that are used to record on the banks. There are two banks. Simply to record, you press the button and you play something, and that's recorded. You can also, by pressing down on the button and dragging this little scrolling touchpad, you can change the size of the bank. So the maximum is 8 beats. Now, simply to delete it, you press the delete button and you press the bank. If you recorded things on both banks, like so, you can press the delete button and delete both banks at the same time or separately. So here, as you can see, is your arpeggiator button. You simply press it, and to change the pattern, you long press it and you scroll here. And as already mentioned in my review, there are 50 patterns, so plenty to choose from. Now, one thing to also mention is the arpeggiator is linked to the BPM, so the faster the BPM, the faster the arpeggiator rate. So yeah. Now, here we have a send button. Basically, this can be compared to like a home button on a phone or something. Simply, if you're somewhere in the settings, you can just press the button and you're coming back to the home screen. So let's get over the actual menus in detail now. Alright, so the function key over here is used to activate menus. First thing you see is the BPM page. So you can either tap to set the BPM, you could use this to go by 0.1 or 1 decimal place, or you could just use this to scroll and set your BPM. Next thing, when you press it, you can see the key. Here it is at C. You can also go to C, which is the lower octave, and you can go the upper octave, C. Next thing we have is the scales. So there is 35 scales. I'm going to list them down in the description below for you to see, or you could just have no scale, so you can have just a kind of scrolling basically pitch shift. Next thing is the note range. What this allows you to do is you can either set it to program, or you could set it to 1 octave up to 4 octaves, or max range, which is I think around 5. Alright. Next thing is of course the arpeggiator pattern, which can be activated, like I said before, by long pressing the ARP button and selecting it like that. So here you have the ARP time. You're probably not going to hear this very well, so let me just boost the signal. But here it is how it sounds on 0%. Now let's get it to a -100. Here it is at +100. Let me just change it real quick. So that's what it sounds like. Next one we have is the ARP swing. So this is it at off. Of course, you can increase it here. Or you can have it on off. It's basically a swing. Next thing we see is the loop length. As already mentioned, it's easy to change this in your regular screen. Long press this and you can change the loop length. So that's for the other bank. So here is the crossfader. Basically what it does, let me actually show you. You can record something here. This is how it looks like when you press them both. Alright, this is just an example. It's of course nothing good, but you can use the crossfader to change between the two tracks. So that's a pretty neat feature that they have this here. So you can kind of make a little mix. It's kind of neat. Next one we have is the loop save and load. So you can save both banks, or you could load some of your own. And here you have the master recorder. That's pretty self-explanatory. Alright, last thing we have is the audio player. Actually no, it's not the last thing, but audio player, simply you can just, I don't know, pretty self-explanatory again. You can play what you recorded previously, so that's pretty neat as well. Let's get out of here. And last page you see here is utility. That's just your setting date, you know, battery type, power saving. You've got auto power off, display brightness. You can change it to 10 right now, but you can change it to lowest. So that's pretty cool. By the way, nice OLED display here, so nicely displays all your information. That's cool. You've got external mic settings, mono and stereo. One thing also to mention, when you plug in a mic, there's an option to power the mic. I'm sorry, I don't know the voltage it actually uses to power the mic, but there is a function like that. Next thing we have is a Korg test. Then you have the card format and pad calibration if it's not working very well, and you have the software update. So that's it when it comes to the functions and features on the Kaosilator 2. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, again, it's not a review. If you want to check the review, it's going to be listed down in the description below. This is just a little bonus video if you want to see the menus and the features. Alright, so hope you liked this video. Oh, that's blown out. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.